That hurt.
But my balls itch.
Untouchable says, if Jesse Marsch goes through and we get grouped, I swear to God. I mean, the chances of Canada going through look really good right now for them.
God, we're supposed to go into this next match comfortable as shit.
And remember that Jesse's words, essentially saying, they screwed me over at U.S. Soccer. They essentially told me I had the job, and then he doesn't say that. People we know behind the scenes say, essentially, they offered him the job verbally and then yanked it out from under him last second. Like the deal was as good as done. So, yeah, he feels like he got treated dirty by U.S. Soccer. Is Jesse going to say he took the Canada job because he's excited about vindictively making Greg look worse and making U.S. Soccer look like fools? He's not going to say that publicly. But I'm sure Jesse Marsch, if you knew him as a player, was a player who played with a huge chip on his shoulder. That's a guy who plays with a chip. He's also going to coach like he's got a chip too.
Yeah.
So,
and remember, Jesse's got a gun. So
what? What song is that?
Jesse's got a gun.
I hate that song. That's Aerosmith. Not a big Aerosmith fan. Sorry. If you like them, that's fine. I'm cool with that. I do like some Aerosmith songs.
Is it Aerosmith? Yeah. Just Janie's got a gun. Is that
Janie's got a gun?
Yeah.
You know what song I hate by that band? Loving an Elevator.
Yeah.
Loving an elevator. Getting it up while we're going down. Is that what he sings? Getting it up while we're going down? I think it's something like that. I mean, come on, dude. That's the height of cheesy lyrics. Getting it up while we're going down. All right. Love in an elevator. Yeah, I've never done it in an elevator. Have you, Brett?
No.
Yeah, that's a little weird. Yeah. I mean, I've done it in other places, but never in an elevator. That seemed a little risky to me. Like, unless I guess you could shut an elevator down and put it on pause. But I would never want to with an elevator. I hate elevators. Okay. Because I'm claustrophobic. So I'm trying to get in an elevator and out of it as fast as possible. And there's no amount of boobies and, whatever. They're going to make me stay in that elevator any longer than I need to. Period.
Oh, man.
Ever done it in a forest? Absolutely. Done it in a forest at least 3 times. Thank you, Heather, for introducing me to camping.
I was gonna say, did she feel comfortable in this situation?
Yes, she did. She introduced me to that.
There's nobody around for miles.
And
nobody's gonna hear you scream.
That's not necessarily all true because we were on a hiking trip, right? So there was a trail, and I think we went like 50 yards off. That's it. But it was kind of like 50 yards off and down a hill. So we're like, yeah, we should be safe here.
Yeah.
That was when I was
back in the 70s, they all had forests.
I would have been 19 and she would have been 22. Yeah, Heather. She's a gem. She taught me all about life as a youngster. I owe her a lot. She also introduced me to the Pixies, Pavement, Sebadoh, Nirvana.
She also had a Deep Throat website, if I recall correctly.
No.
Heather Deep Throat? I think it's
no.
Yeah.
No, not
That's
that.
Legit.
Heather.
Oh, not that Heather? Okay.
Nope. No, and it was not Heather that took my flower. That goes to a girl named Jessica. When I had just turned 16 and she was 18. She was a senior. I was a sophomore or something like that, I think. Sophomore? In Carlisle High School. So I was 17. She was 18.
She'd be labeled a statutory rape at this point if she did it today. But you know what? In all honesty, though, the 40s were a great time. You could get away with it, right, Eric?
You guys and your old man jokes. That was in 1987. 1987.
That's 4 years old.
I mean, now kids don't lose their virginity until they're like 40.
No, kids these days don't actually lose their virginity. There's a whole thing going about that.
No shit. I know. Tell me about it. I've heard.
Derek, that just means more ladies for Derek, right?
Derek was at it like before condoms were invented. Dude, condoms been used since like
he used sheep's intestines, right?
Sheepskin, yes, sheep's intestines.
like sheep's wool?
And I couldn't use the lube. They didn't have that back then. Just good old fashioned spit.
That hurt.